What's up, y'all? Tommy here. Now today I'm going to talk about how paying off certain debts on your credit report could actually end up hurting you more than helping you. So in this video I'm going to deep dive into what types of accounts those are and what you need to do in those scenarios to make sure that you're not taking a hit on your credit score. Now right off the bat, the accounts I'm talking about are collections accounts, right? Accounts that have actually gone into collections. Now for those of you guys who have heard of that term but you're not sure what it means, essentially what it is if you have a you have a debt with a creditor. For example, let's say that you have a credit card, or even if you have like a Sprint bill, right? If you don't pay that bill for, let's say 6 months or 12 months, after a certain period of time, what they end up doing is they end up selling that debt off to a debt collector. So what ends up happening is the debt collector, once they get that debt from the original creditor, so from Sprint or from Chase or whatever company that you're using, they will then start trying to collect from you that account. Okay. And they also will end up putting it onto your credit report. So on your credit report, you're going to see a collection account showing for the exact amount that you owed from Sprint. But now it shows a different company name. It shows the actual debt collector themselves. Now, the issue with collections accounts in general is they can have a really bad effect on your credit score. The reason being is they affect the biggest category of your score, which is your payment history. And payment history accounts for 35% of your FICO score. Okay. And so basically, if you think about the process of how you end up with a collection account, typically it means you've missed so many payments for such a long period and eventually it turns into a collection. Then they have a large effect on your score because it implies that by you having a collection account that you haven't paid a bill for at least 6 months. Usually it's something closer to like 8 to 12 months. Right. And so that's where it can have a huge impact. So you're going to see that if you have a collection account added to your credit report that you didn't have before, then you might see that your score is going to drop dramatically. Now, majority of people have gotten a collection account before, and we all pretty much have an idea how the process works, right? Once you get a collection account added to your credit report, the debt collector is going to reach out to you, right? They're going to send you mail, and then they're going to start blowing up your phone. So wherever you are, they're going to be calling you day in and day out just to get you on the phone to try to collect that money from you. Right off the bat, the first thing I want to say is make sure that you aren't accepting the debt, or you're not telling them over the phone that it's a debt that you owe, right? That's really the first thing they want to do is they want to get you to admit that it's your debt right off the bat, because then they have a little more flexibility. Okay. You've already admitted that it's your debt. So now if they wanted to, for example, take you to court, file a lawsuit, they can do all that because they can do it, and it's going to be a lot easier because you've admitted that this is actually your debt. So now they can actually try to sue you because of non-payment. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I've seen people do is they have this debt collector account showing up and they just want to pay this debt off, right? And so what they'll do is they'll talk on the phone with a debt collector and they'll decide to do some sort of a payment plan, right? They'll say, you know what, I owe you, let's say $600. I will pay $10 a month until I can get this paid off. Obviously, the debt collector is going to be okay with that because anytime you even make a payment on the debt, it's automatically assumed that it's yours, right? Because the reason being is, when would you ever pay a debt that you didn't owe? If you knew something wasn't yours, would you ever be making payments towards it at all? Most people will say no. And so that's why you want to be very careful at having the wrong conception that by you paying that debt off, that your score is going to improve. Okay. As you're making payments to that debt, you're actually, you're basically reactivating the date of last activity. Okay. The date of last activity is keeping track of when was the last time you had any activity, which means like when was the last time that you actually had a payment or made a payment. If you make a payment on the debt, then it's almost like it can be looked at as like almost a fresh new collection account. And the way that's going to affect your credit score is that your credit score is going to drop down, right? You're going to see it drop down a bit because it's going to look more like a recent collection account just because you're making payments on it, right? It's basically it's almost like it's getting updated. Now, even worse than that, what you can do is just pay off the collection account completely. I've seen some people, they've talked with debt collectors and said, hey, listen, can I just pay off? I see I owe you this debt. Can I just pay it off completely? I'm trying to fix my credit. And so obviously the debt collector is not going to reject you giving them money. So they take the money, and now you have a collection account on your credit report that has a zero balance. And in your mind, you're probably thinking, hey, now it has a zero balance. Perfect. Now my credit score should improve. Well, that's actually not the case, especially with the scoring models that the banks are using, which is like the FICO score. It doesn't really take into account much. There's not going to be much difference based off of a collection account that's not paid versus a collection account that's paid. Okay, so you don't expect that your score is going to jump up dramatically. You probably won't have any change at all, right? You probably won't see a change, if any at all. And one other thing is, you've now lost all your leverage, because if you reach back out to that company and tell them, you talk to the debt collector and try to convince them or try to ask them to remove it off of your credit report, they have no incentive to do that, right? You've already paid them, so there's no reason for them to even try to help you out anymore, right? They've already, once they collected the payment from you, they moved on to the next person, and they're continuing about their business. So that's one of the reasons why I always recommend that you ask for a pay for delete, okay? And you don't have to use that terminology, but what I say is best is just explain that to them, right? Just let them know, hey, so what I'm looking to do is I want to pay this off, right? I want to pay this. I'm seeing this debt on my credit report. I want to pay it off, but I want to work something out where if I pay this debt, I want you guys to confirm that you guys would be able to remove it from my credit report. Okay, you either do it over a recorded line, as in like you're recording it and you get them to say it as you're recording on the phone that they will delete it, or you have them send you some sort of letter or something. Like you need to have some sort of proof that they're going to remove it before you actually pay that collection account. The reason being is I've heard a lot of horror stories of people who they were on the phone with a debt collector, and they told the debt collector, said, yeah, sure, we'll remove it. And once they received the money, the debt collectors just ignored them, right? They didn't remove that collection account, so it was showing as paid on that person's credit report. But hey, whether it's paid or not, it's still gonna have a serious impact on your credit. So you always want to make sure that you ask them for a pay for delete, or you explain that concept to them. They've all heard it before, they know about it, and that way once you ask them for that and they send you the proof, then you can make the payment and be sure that it's going to be removed from your credit report. And that's whenever you're going to see your score is going to jump back up, because once that collection account's removed, anybody who pulls your credit, they're not going to see it anymore on your credit report. And of course, whenever they're calculating your score, like the FICO score, when they're calculating that, they're not taking that collection account into account. And so it's going to mean your score is going to be increased dramatically once you get that removed. Okay, so that's what I typically recommend, is make sure that you are having that collection account removed before you make any types of payments towards it. Anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. By you just following those steps, you can make sure that anytime you are paying any debts off on your credit that's showing up on your credit report, that you're not gonna negatively impact your credit score. Okay, so just follow those steps and you'll be well on your way. And also, guys, if you're looking to find other ways for you to be able to improve your credit score, or you want to know how to go about fixing your credit, then I've actually shot a video that's pretty comprehensive about the technique that I use that will be able to give you a lot of success when it comes to actually fixing your credit. Okay, it's going to tell you, step by step what I look for and how I get started when I'm trying to help anybody fix their credit. So if that's a video that you'd be interested in, I'll link it down below in the description so you can take a look at that. And I'll link a bunch of other videos as well. So if you have any type of medical collections, regular collections accounts that you want to get removed, or you have inquiries, late payments, things like that, I shot all those types of videos down below. So check that list down below so you can look at any videos that can help you fix your credit. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you throw a like button on this video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alrighty, I'll see you at the next one.